What was I complaining about? Oh yeah, I hate how it freezes when you queue and then it doesn't let you cancel the queue sometimes. Yo,
Oh,
dude,
I
can
can
you
hear
hear me?
you.
Oh,
Yo,
awesome. Good shit.
what up? Okay, wait,
Not
am I
much,
too
man.
loud or am I good?
No, you sound good to me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
what's up, man?
No, I feel really bad because it's like, um, I, I get where both of you are coming from, and this is something where both of you kind of have to understand the other side, and I feel like there wouldn't be anybody
Yeah, no, I mean,
upset.
like I said, I don't know. It's actually hitting me like really hard. Just I don't know. Like I feel like I just wanted to fix it, and I just feel like I can't. But I just like I just wanted to like keep my shit kind of private, and like somehow he thinks that like me like being a somehow he thinks that like I tried to spill stuff about him, and like he was I don't know. Okay, whatever happened with Mira, like she came and I
Yeah,
just wanted to like keep to myself. He
yeah,
kind of looked in the past for like he just decided like I'm gonna find out anything I can about why Mitch is a shit friend. You know what I mean? And it's like
right.
I don't know why he dug that deep when there was really just nothing there. My intentions were never like bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're
I don't know.
you're definitely you're like half right that he did that. Let me kind of
I mean,
put it.
explain it to me in
Yeah,
your terms,
part
please,
part
because
of
I
it.
really I've tried to talk to him about it too, and it's just like
Yeah,
I don't know.
this is just something where you kind of have to understand Byron. I guess this wouldn't really happen with other people too much. Uh, let's just imagine in a world where like you guys never lived together and you'd see each other at events and parties and shit once in a while. You'd get
Yeah, I
along
mean this would
like
never happen.
you would get
That was the
along like
thing.
the best of fucking friends. You'd love each
Yeah,
other every
of
time,
course.
right?
Yep.
So that's like the first thing to kind of understand. So when people live together, it's just like fucking dating a girl. Except the case with you and Reckful, maybe there's more sex involved, but mostly the same thing. And
What the
there's like a
fuck?
honeymoon phase, where everything's going great and you're like, this is the best shit ever, super fun hanging out.
Yeah.
And then after a while, people kind of wear on each other. And I see this shit I mean, where I learned about it wasn't college like most people. I learned about it in esport team, like gaming houses. Same shit happens.
Yeah. Okay, so like
Uh,
what? The esports team members would start fighting each other and shit?
Yeah, it's just like stupid, dude. We had roster changes happen one time because of a bag of Funyuns getting misplaced. I'm not even fucking exaggerating. Like
That
this is
is, dude. That's
right.
that's pretty funny.
Yeah, it sounds retarded, but like that problem happens to normal people, and then it's exacerbated even more when it's somebody like Byron. That for like two reasons. Number one, um, first of all, Byron's just like he's like me in that a lot of like small things will really rub him the wrong way, and he always has like extreme emotions one way or the other, right? Either
Yeah.
it's like somebody's like your favorite person in the world, or you fucking hate them, or like everything's chilling, and then like I don't know, he'll find like a fucking blanket on the floor, and then his entire day's ruined. You know what I mean? And it seems kind of unreasonable to a lot of people, but that's just the way he is, and you kind of have to like understand
Yeah,
that as a friend.
I feel that. I just wish like I could reason with them and just like I've tried to talk. I
Right,
don't know. Like it's
but
just
this is the thing. Like you kind of have to get like why he how to put it, like why he went that deep and like why he's so upset. Like Byron doesn't like make a lot of close friends, right? He doesn't like make an effort to. So when he finds somebody that he really likes hanging out with, it's like it's the same. I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of
no. Look,
it's
can
kind
I
of
just
like
say
hooking
this?
up. Yeah. Okay.
If Byron, did the same thing to me where he would like go hang out with a girl like Blue or someone, and he didn't tell me, I wouldn't even care. Like I mean, I would just be like, oh
Right.
shit, that's what,
Well, you're
I just
different
wouldn't.
people, right? You're different people.
Yeah, no, it just didn't phase me that it would be such a big deal that I wanted to just keep something private from him. I don't know, like I was just trying to kind of go and like figure out this on my own without any influence from like Twitch chat or anything else.
Yeah.
And that's all I wanted was a few weeks. And I even was gonna tell Toe, like I plan on coming back after a few weeks. Like this isn't permanent. Like I fucking love chilling with you guys. I just want to see how this goes for a little bit or whatever. And for some reason, because I didn't, tell him, and he thinks that like I was directly lying to him, and then he like that spawned some
Right.
sort of like deep hatred for me that he
It's
dug.
not a deep hatred, dude. That's the part I'm trying to explain is like why all that little shit upset him so much. So
Yeah, but
Byron.
would you care if okay, let's say we're like best bros.
No, I wouldn't, but I'm
Go
not
hang,
Byron, right?
you
It's
want to
not.
go hang out with like the devil bitch. Like I know she's evil or whatever, you
Yeah.
know, like and you don't tell me, I'm just gonna be like, okay, Reynad's, fucking digging his own grave, like not my
Yeah,
problem.
yeah,
You
you
know what I
wouldn't
mean?
get upset. I wouldn't get upset the other way, but we're not Byron, right? So this is the reason Byron got upset about it. It's not because of Mira. It's just like it comes down to the fact that Byron doesn't get close to too many people. So when he does get close to somebody, they're like super important to him. So
Yeah.
in his case, like whether he'll see it this way or not, or admit it or whatever, like he, you were like still are, I would say, like super important to him, right? Like his best friend. He doesn't get close to people that much. So when somebody, I guess, he paints this perfect picture in his mind where it's like, he's the best friend. This guy will never do anything like sketchy to me. Sure, he's a little messy, but I'll overlook all that stuff.
Yeah.
And so when there's like two things about hanging out with Mira. First of all, it's like the fact that you don't tell him about it if it makes him feel like
Like
subconsciously
we're
like, man, yeah, maybe we're not as close as I thought we were.
yeah,
And then the second thing is it's kind of a possessive instinct where it's like, okay, maybe he didn't tell me not only because we're not as close as I thought we were, but also maybe he just likes Mira more than me, basically. He'd rather spend time with her and not tell me about it. And that's like really upsetting because he got attached, which he usually doesn't do to people, you know?
yeah.
So you got, and at that point, when all those feelings of like, it just feels like betrayal, like chemically, that's like the feeling he feels, even if that's not outwardly what happened.
I
And
actually felt the same kind of way when he
right,
went
right. Well,
and
wait, you absolutely,
I felt the
absolutely
same
should.
exact way when I got off my flight and I like turned on the stream and it was just like I don't know, I felt like I was just being attacked by a bro and I didn't know what the hell was going on. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I kind of want that show like where he's coming from because it's not like he, he's not
Yeah,
doing it to attack you. It's
what
just
he doesn't also understand is that my plans change like 5,000 times. I mean, I'm not the most decisive guy ever. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Like, I had a flight to Vegas. I missed it because I didn't want to go. And then, 3 days later, she's like, oh, maybe I'll just come there and I'll help you, go somewhere. And I was like, okay, sure. And then she flew into Austin, and we were gonna like go drive somewhere, go hang out at like I think she wanted to come back here and go on vacation with me and my father, which I'd been planning for a while now. So it was like whatever, My dad said it was cool if she came, so I guess I decided to do that last second, and I didn't tell anyone about it right off the bat, And then I was like, whatever, I'll see how this goes. Like I'll figure out if I want to tell people because I knew that obviously Byron was gonna think I'm like fucking retarded or whatever, and I knew like Twitch chat would think I'm retarded, so I was just like,
yeah,
I'm just gonna try and keep this to myself for a bit. And then like I knew I'd have to tell people eventually because I mean I tell people everything on my stream, right? So I
yeah,
would have eventually told everybody and Byron, but he just I don't know, he just didn't give me time to do that, and he thinks I should have told him right away. Like as soon as I knew what I was doing, I should have instantly just been like, yo Byron, here's what I'm doing, and like I don't know, it's like I guess I just didn't think about it from his point of view. If he really wanted to know, that's fine. I would have told him if it would have caused all this. I would have told him in a second. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah, of course. Like I would have told him in a second. I thought it would be better if I didn't because I wanted to get a clear mind without all these biased people telling me like, oh, she's fucking retarded or
yeah,
whatever. You know what I mean?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
No, you're right. Like both of you had, like, okay, your reason for not telling him is perfectly valid, but he's like upset about
But
it.
the other things he's upset about me for are I
Right,
don't
so
actually.
all of those things, that's where you kind of have to take a leap of faith and basically understand that, okay, Byron feels this like person that he grew attached to kind of separating from him, and he's like, he feels a little bit betrayed, and like, at that point, he's going to look for shit to lash out about. So you have to kind of understand that once he works himself into a frenzy, like if anybody fucking is
Okay, so
looking
it's
for
basically
things.
like all or nothing, right? It's like
Right.
it's either the best thing in the world or the worst thing in the world, correct?
Exactly. And not even that, but if anybody looks for problems in anything in life, they're going to find them, whether that's in a roommate or a situation. So like he's going to find.
Obviously, I'm perfect. I mean,
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
you can find hella problems with me, dude. Like you could literally find so much shit. Like I'm just like I'm
Yeah,
not
but-
perfect whatsoever, and
but the
I
things
just feel
he's-
bad. I feel bad that I lied. I really do. But it was to me, it was just like I was trying to protect everybody and keep everybody happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
That was it. I was just trying to keep everybody happy, and I just didn't know how to do that because I knew that these people didn't get along. They just didn't get along, and then I don't know, man. But I'm still trying to fix it, man. Honestly, like even though like he went on stream and threw a bunch of hate my way, and I'm still trying to fix it. I just don't care enough. Like I'd rather fix this than even stream again and deal with it. You know, like
Yeah.
this really, I don't know. My relationship with Byron just meant a lot to me, and I even told Mira that. I was like, look, like if you're gonna get in between me and Byron, then I can't do this. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I told her that from the first second we even like did anything. So
I don't even think it's her fault, man. I think he just instinctively felt like betrayed from something that you did to avoid confrontation, basically, and he just didn't really feel that way. So the point is, this is where you kind of have to take a hit and basically understand that like all that shit he said, all the stuff about like being dirty and whatever the fuck else he's like looking for to be upset about, they are things that annoy him, but it's like it's him like looking for problems and like wanting to lash out and do that, like 0 to 100 thing. And you have to kind of just say like, look, that really hurt that you said that shit on stream, and maybe Byron will come around because I want to talk to him too, and he'll like understand like that wasn't okay, and he'll apologize.
Yeah, for some reason, he thought that I was like trying to like betray him by in other ways too. Like he was saying that well, like on stream when I'm trying to like he said I would try and like fucking create things to make his life hell or something like with like the blue stuff or whatever. But I don't know. There were just very rare instances of that, and then he also said that like. Some other stuff I'm not even gonna bring up on stream because like it's still I guess a secret or whatever. But you know what I mean? It's just like I don't know. He thinks that I like throw everybody's shit out there when I've kind of have always I guess thrown everything out there that I know. You know what I mean? I've always done that like since day one of like being me. I'm really just not good at keeping my mouth shut. I'm just not. But if he had specifically asked me and been like, "Yo, like literally don't tell anybody about this," I wouldn't do it. Like he just never. He never actually took me aside and said, "Yo, I don't like it when you talk about this." I would not do it. Just hands down, I wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? But he always like brushed off like, "Oh, it's whatever, dog. We're chilling." You know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't know, man. If the things that he's digging up, like with the birthday stream where I was just kind of trying to make it dramatic, just trying to be funny or whatever, and if those things really bothered him, he should have just told me. Like I would have understood completely, and I would have never done it again. It's just that simple, But he didn't even, like, I feel like he just didn't give me a chance to explain myself whatsoever, and he just went, "Oh, how can I hurt Mitch the most?" And then the next day I woke up and did it. You know what I mean?
Right. And that's why it's like such a shitty position for you because it's like, I think he didn't mean all that from like a negative place, and I think he will come around and just realize like, hey, that hurt my friend. I care about Mitch, and he will apologize. But you have to like, it's just one of those things where it's like, it sucks, but you guys have to talk it out from both sides, explain how each person kind of just say like, hey, it sucked hearing that stuff on stream. It like hurt me too, and Byron ideally will apologize, and then from his perspective. Ideally, I don't know if I can convince him, but I'd like to talk to him about it. He'll kind of see, like, look, Mitch was just trying to avoid confrontation. He wasn't, like, leaving me for Mira or anything. Like, he's important to me. Let's just work this shit out like adults. It doesn't have to be,
I would love to work this out.
It doesn't have to be a situation where it's like, oh, we can never be friends or anything, like.
Yeah. No, it's just also, I was, like, really, really, really good friends with Brother Toe. And the fact that, like, he went on Byron's stream too and was like, yeah, Mitch is just David all along. Like that actually, I don't know. I lived with Toes for fucking like 4 months. I let him live at my house. We were chilling. It was like we were bros. We played League together all the time. Like, I mean, him of all people knows that I just like I don't care about streaming more than friendships. I mean, I hung out with him for like 3 months not streaming, just playing League every day. So it's like the fact that he goes on and like says that too. I don't know. I just felt like I was getting ganged up on, and I just didn't know like quite why. But I don't know.
The Toast thing. The Toast thing.
I never did anything bad to Toe, so like why would he join in on like let's fucking like let's do that? I don't know. I just didn't understand it. That's all. Because like I said, Toe is my homie, and I didn't even know how to take that. Like when I heard him say that,
it just hurts to hear. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I heard him say that, and I'm just like, what? Like he's trying to say that I've been like a little like David the whole time. Like I'm just some sort of like fucking I don't know, like fake. I don't know what the hell they're trying to say. Like I was always real with them. You know what I mean? And it's just like I don't know whether like what is the point in even saying that on stream? Like I don't understand. What's the point of saying that?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe it came from a place of backing Byron up or something, but I don't know Toes nearly as well. So that's like the same exact
Yeah.
conversation you have to have with Byron, and maybe that one doesn't go as well. But like, it's the
Yeah.
same thing. Like, why you say that shit? You know, that hurt. I don't want to hear it. Do you actually feel that way? And then,
Yeah.
you know, maybe he's like, no, man, I was just backing up Byron. I don't know. Like, it just comes down to like, you know, if people look for problems and shit, they're gonna find it. It doesn't
I
matter
mean, Brother Toe
who.
literally licked my penis. Like that's how close we were, dog.
Damn,
So
dude.
just think about that. Someone licks your dick as a bro, and we're like, yo, we're not gay. You know what I'm saying? Like we're
Yeah,
chilling. We're not gay.
yeah.
And that friend that I broke the gay barrier with went up. You know, fucking. I don't know.
Fuck, dude.
I had never created a bigger bond. I felt you know like it was like Toe, Ethan, and then Byron. Those are my boys. You know, I don't know how to explain it, man. Like I feel like ugh, I
No,
don't
fuck.
know.
It fucking sucks, man. You can't feel anything but like shitty that it happened. You know. I just want to like
Yeah.
fix it from this point because like you have to understand from Byron's perspective as more of like he felt hurt because somebody that's important to him was kind of being distant and secretive about stuff, and he very rarely gets attached to people. So it like that little shit like not being told stuff hurts him like tenfold, especially when he is kind of worried about like Mira being not nothing about her personality or anything, even though he doesn't like it. It's more about like her being one of the things to distance you from him. You know,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
just have to understand that's kind of where he's coming from, and he completely shouldn't have fucking just said like spiteful mean shit on stream. But you can ask anybody that's been around him long enough, like if you're around Byron and you get close to him like that, it's gonna happen at some point, right? And that at that you know,
No, it's
ask
happened.
fucking Jackie, ask Blue, you know.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it happened to Toe too. Toe said years
Right.
ago that Byron snapped on him as well. But it's like,
Right. So at that point, it's just two things. You know, maybe it's just like the kind of shit you don't want to deal with in a longer relationship, or maybe it's something you can just kind of understand. Look, that's the way Byron is. He's trying to make himself better. I can look past this, even though it sucks, and you know we'll have like a stronger friendship because of it. But
yeah,
yeah,
I'm gonna look past it, even though like I mean, like I'm not, I'm definitely in the wrong for you know a few things that I did, but I just think he's taking the wrong context of everything. Like he thinks I was like malicious from the start or something. Like that's just not true. You know?
yeah,
Like it's just not true. Like I never was trying to hurt him with anything ever.
yeah. I mean, look, I think he'll have a couple.
Even lying to him, all I was trying to do was keep everybody happy, and I wanted to go figure out my shit on my own. That's it.
Yeah.
It's like I just didn't feel like I had to report to Toe or Byron for a few weeks that I
You
just wanted to
don't.
go. And I mean, like I just didn't feel like I had to tell anybody. Like I just wanted to stay away from it. So yeah.
No, you didn't have to tell anybody. That totally makes sense. You know, Byron hears that. Hopefully he gets that too. I think he just
I
needs.
mean, I've told him this, dude. We've had like, I'm trying, like, I've told him this, like, off stream and shit too. Like, it's just, and then he just like, I don't know. I'm
Maybe
just so
maybe
fucking lost right now. It's crazy, but I really
maybe
do want to fix this relationship because it's really bothering me how this is going. Like, I don't know. I haven't felt this bad about like a relationship in a long time. It almost feels like I was dating him or something. Like,
yeah.
I don't know why. Like, I actually just feel so close, and it's crazy. Like, I feel like my girlfriend just like cheated on me or something. Like, it's
Yeah.
really a weird ass feeling to
Oh,
have
you guys
for
are
a
best
guy.
friends. You're super close. Like you had
Yeah.
fucking fun for months together. You know.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
doubt.
Even in Texas, that's legal now. So yeah, I get it. Like, it's just
Yeah.
we gotta. I just work through it, and hopefully Byron takes a couple days to cool off a bit and doesn't get worked up into a frenzy. Because part of the issue too is chat, right? Like, you could have this talk with
Yeah,
him
but
off
Byron
stream
could
if
have just talked to me off stream about this, like before doing that. You know,
right. Yeah, but
so it's like he fucked us over because like now our communities are gonna like randomly talk shit, and that's just gonna make it harder. You know
if
what
you
I mean?
guys make up, the communities will make up. It's not that. There's just a lot of overlap too. You know, nobody likes to see dads fight. It's just the problem is some people are 12 and they want that confrontation and they want to pick sides and shit. And that's kind of like what kind of I don't know, the fact that you have this little fucking I don't know bird in your ear, like I don't know, like bringing this shit up every 10 minutes like Byron does. It's just one of the reasons he like kind of overthought it to the point where he's looking for reasons to dislike you to kind of compensate for the fact that he feels betrayed about stuff, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's just all I would say is just give him a couple days. Like I'll try to talk to him, and maybe he'll see it that same way. If he doesn't, that fucking sucks. But like you're important to him, just like he's important to you. Like I think Byron just kind of
Yeah,
we'll
but
get where
if
you're
I was
coming
so
from.
important, how come he would snap on me like that?
Because
You
he
know,
does that
like,
to everyone. He goes 0 to 100, man. He's not just gonna like. It's just the way Byron is. He's not going to like calmly. Like, how do I put it? He cared about you so much that he got like absurdly pissed off and felt betrayed about the little stuff that happened with not being told stuff because you were trying to avoid confrontation. And because he
yeah,
felt that strongly about it, he had to like lash back because that's just instinctively what people do. Like if they get hurt, if they get hit, they want to hit back, whether it's like
yeah, but
physically or
why?
emotionally.
I just don't know why. I mean, he could have hit me like in private. He could have hit me. You know, he could have done. He could
Yeah,
have done whatever he wanted. But the fact that like he just did it in front of like his entire stream is just like
because
I don't
just
know. It
like
just feels
you,
like he's just
yeah,
opening war with a fucking army behind him, and it's just like
yeah,
that's. I'm just sitting here with my dick out, like, yo, I was trying to be your bro, and now I just have people like hating on me that don't have no idea what the fuck's going on. I even have Forsten chiming in when I've never talked to that guy a fucking day in my life. Like, you know what I
there's
mean?
two reasons,
Like,
man. Like the biggest reason is just fucking chat bring it up every 5 minutes. So most of the time he won't want the drama or address it, but if they keep
yeah,
bringing it up every 5 minutes, just like you, he's just gonna fucking let it out eventually, you know. And
yeah,
the second thing is he's in front of his fucking computer streaming like 14 hours a day or whatever. Like most of the time he's awake, he's around that shit. So at some point he's gonna want to talk about it because if you're like
yeah. No,
like
it's
you
fine if
Byron or
he
me,
wants
it's like
to
a
talk about
diary
it.
too,
I
you
have
know.
no problem with that. If he wants to talk about it to his chat, that's fine. I do the same thing. I vent to my chat pretty much everything in my
Yeah,
fucking life. But it's just like he just like dug, man. He just dug.
right.
He's like, oh,
He
what is Mitch
combined
doing?
he
Why is
combined the
Mitch?
venting thing with the lashing out thing, and the looking for problems thing all into one like frenzy, which is wrong and it fucking hurt you. But hopefully he sees it that way now, you know. And
I
and
hope, and I already apologized to him. Like I already said, like, yo, man, like my bad. I would never, I don't want to withhold information from you anymore. I just want to fix this. Like I'm sorry.
it's good,
I
man. I mean, if you just
I already said sorry 1,000 times. I don't know what else to say.
yeah,
Like, I mean,
don't worry about sorry. It's just like as long as you kind of understand the way he is and you're willing to look past that shit long term, hopefully he can come around to this and realize like I didn't handle that the right way either. I'm sorry. Let's fucking have our space for a bit, and I totally get where both of us are coming from. Let's be friends. Because yeah, I think that would be like the perfect situation. Because you guys should be close. Like you get along like fucking super well. That's
oh
just
yeah, our friendship was fucking dope. I mean, we had so many good times together. I just think that a lot of the things he's spewing are just like not correct anymore. Like he was trying to say that like I only talked to him about my streams and shit. Like when I was
yeah.
there, I don't know if you were like keeping a look on things, but I was just always on his stream chilling, like on Pokemon Go streams. I mean, he was on my stream sometimes too, sure, but like I don't know. I feel like it was just I was pretty selfless about helping his stream. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, he's just again he's digging for things to be upset about and wanting to lash out. And when smart people want to lash out, they like know what to say to get the people. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, he knew exactly what to say that could hurt me the hardest.
Right.
And he
That's
did
because you guys
exactly
are
that.
close. Yeah, that's why it
Yeah.
fucking sucks so much. But yeah,
Yeah, and I'm just sitting there like fucking. I hate flying. I was at the airport on I missed my fucking layover flight. It was actually one of the worst days ever for me. I don't know. I never felt that shitty. It was
it's all
weird.
in the past now, man. Like it'll
Yeah,
be all
I
uphill
mean, it's
from
all
here.
good now.
I'll try to
I just-
talk to him and
yeah.
just see if he can kind of come around.
I mean, all
but-
my stuff is still there. So like, I was planning on going back. Like, all my shit's still there. I don't
Yeah.
know. So I don't really know what to do.
Yeah, that's fine. He's just, I don't know. He feels like a part of him, like, was distancing himself, right? Was
Yeah.
going away from him, which is, yeah. Oh, yeah, man. I don't know. That's all I wanted to say, just so you kind of get where he's coming from, even if it's, I mean, you got fucked in the process, for sure. I'm going to try to talk to him, and hopefully it can work out, but...
All right, no,
Yeah.
for real, I'd appreciate that if you can talk to him and just tell him that like I never, I didn't lie to the intent of like hurting him. And it was
Yeah.
just, to me, it wasn't even lying. It was more so just like I don't feel like mentioning this to you.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I was like, oh, I'm just gonna fucking maliciously lie and be a dick. Like that's not what I was doing. I was just like, oh shit, I'm probably gonna do something that, he wouldn't necessarily agree with. So I'm just gonna try and keep everybody happy and be,
Right.
that was it.
It's like if you smoke or something and you don't want to tell your parents because you don't want to get the
It's like if
lecture.
you're fucking smoking weed and your principal's gonna catch you. It's like that kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right,
yeah,
man.
I mean, I appreciate that you're still like, you've always been just a fucking forehead, chilling.
Yeah, man. That's what I do. But yeah, dude, let's hang out sometime soon. Because I fucking... God, I was like so out of the loop with what was going on with you guys. But I just... Yeah. I should have come over to Austin one weekend. It looked super fucking fun.
Yeah, no, we should hang out again, definitely. I mean, if you can talk to him, I would love to visit Austin again, and we could chill out. You know?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'll do that, and hopefully we can all. The weekend you come in, I'll come in. We'll all chill. It'll be fun.
All right. I mean, yeah. So.
All right, man.
Try and talk to him, Doug. Say, give him the marriage counselor noodle.
Yeah, dude. Gotta bust it out sometimes. All right, man. I'll talk to you soon, dude. Later.
All right. I appreciate you, dude.
Anytime, man. All right. So, Game of Jones, season 2, episode 2. Fucking A.